Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in this Tier 6 Medium, the Czechoslovakian Skoda T25. Now, this, in my personal opinion, is the strongest Tier 6 currently in the game. There are vehicles like the SU-100Y, the ARL-44, or even tanks like the AT-8, which are really strong, but this tank has two very good things going for it. First of all, it is the mobility. Going 60 kilometers per hour forward and 20 in reverse are very good for a tier 6 medium. But as well, it's the gun. This gun is a 3-shell autoloader, dealing 480 damage every single clip. And it's able to get all that damage out in 3 seconds. That is right, this thing is incredibly deadly. Vehicles at tier 7 like the AMX 1375 aren't even able to dump out damage as quickly with a 2-second intra clip. And this thing down at tier 6 is able to do it faster. It's actually insane. So, in today's video, we're going to be playing in this tank, talking about, or not even talking, because that's really all that goes for this tank is the gun. Its damage per minute isn't anything impressive. It's 1700. The armor on this tank, well, it's 50 millimeters on the front, 40 on the sides, and the sides of the turret are 35, and the front of the turret is 50 as well. What that means is, yeah, you're not bouncing anything. Literally, you are butter. Very, very weak on the armor. Even on the sides, like, most HE shells are going to pen you. Thankfully, at tier 6, it's not too bad because, of course, most players don't know what the armor profile is. Especially because what I always found weird about the TVP 5051 line is that nobody grinds down the line. Now, what I would suggest to do is try out this tank. It's a tier 6. It's very easy to get to if you already have the Progetto or, what is it, the Emil and the Kranvang. You can easily get your hands on this tank. I would highly suggest to try out this vehicle alone, and if you enjoy this, it's very similar to what the tier 10 plays like. It's got poor DPM for other mediums of its equal tier, but what makes up for that DPM is insane clipping potential. So here we go. We're at this bush over here, and I've also noticed that my entire team is pushing to the other side of the map, which is not good. I'm going to be very careful. Now, surprisingly, I bet you that the entire enemy team is also going to end up pushing there just because we haven't spotted anything already. And, well, would you know, and look at that. There they are. I don't understand why teams ever think to go to that side of the map, but you know what? We've got the rear of that Nazorn, and oh boy, that guy, he's not going to be enjoying life all too much. There's 1, 2, and 3 shells. Well, we didn't get 1 penetration in there. I think one of them decided to hit a little bit too thick of armor, but either way, we basically took off all that Nazorn hit point pool. Then we've got the Cheeto over here, and in 3 seconds, this poor guy, well, he's going to be missing a big chunk of his HP. You know what? Let's go for HE. 1, oh, baby, 384, and, what? Come on. Man, my luck is not having it today, but that's not even luck. That's just unluck, should I say. Either way, you know what, I'll still take 300 damage. We got a nice HE on the first one, which kind of made up for it, but not really. We would have done a lot more if we hadn't have had that 300 roll there. So we got the VK30-02, or 01D off to the side. We've got the Jagdpanzer IV. I'm just kind of chilling here. I know they've got a lot of deadly tanks, and, well, there's the VK30, so maybe we can get a shell into him. There's 1, there's 2, and come on, get the third out. Boom! There you go, finally getting a full clip dumped into an enemy tank. And look at that. That's half of his entire hit point pool in a matter of 3 seconds. Now, of course, at tier 6, you do have disabled tanks on accuracy. I was going to say disabilities on accuracy, but I just kind of messed it up. So let me reword that. Your accuracy at tier 6 for a medium is not impressive. That is one of the downsides that tier 6 mediums do have is accuracy. I don't know why disabled came into my mind, but I just meant to say it's got bad accuracy. That's its big issue, and that's a lot of tier 6 mediums issues, is they're not the most accurate tanks. So you will struggle on shell velocity. They don't have those amazing APCR rounds like tier 10 tanks. The penetration, it kind of sucks. So those are big issues vehicles like this will struggle on. But again, there's 1, there's 2, and let's get that third shell out. 445 into the rear of a tier 7 heavy tank, and we out-trade him with that kind of damage there. So now we reload. We've got the T29, we've got the VK30, and there's that IS-2. Now, judging that the IS-2 is not looking at me, we're going to go for this T29. There's 1 shell, there's 2 shells, and a goodbye. Thank you very much for your hit points, good sir. Now we've got the IS-2 coming for me, and, well, not really all too worried about him. We're just going to sit here and enjoy the view Hello there, IS2. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you got an SU-100Y coming up behind you, so let's see if we can get one. Ah, we weren't able to get the second one out. That sucks. But either way, 2,700 damage there. And that was just a farm. All we did was farm their team, and that is what the tank can do. It's so fun to be able to dump out that much damage so quickly. And these are like tier 9 damage levels. Even tier 10 dealing 2,700 is pretty solid. So the fact that we did it in tier 6 is just even better. But as I said, looking at dispersion, it's got 0.337. That is bad. You know, the aiming time at 3.7 seconds, it's not great. You're going to have to play this thing a little bit aggressive to get those shells out. The lower the tiers you go, I don't know why it is, but accuracy is just worse and worse and worse. Now, there are tanks like the ARL-44 that do carry very good accuracy, but that tank carries the exact same gun as tier 8 and even some tier 9 vehicles, so that makes sense. This is a gun all unique to its own tier, so because of that, yeah, it's not great. Same for like the Easy 8. It's also at like 0.33 dispersion, 0.34. You got to be careful. But nonetheless, here we are now in a all tier 6 game against a vehicle like the KV2. Now, bad news about my armor is that since I'm only 150 millimeters thick, a KV2 overmatches every single bit. That's not good. In fact, that's very poor. What else do we have? Well, we got the Panzer IV, and we've got the SU-100Y. We've got somebody doing politics, because don't you know, World of Tanks Blitz is all about politics, guys. I don't know why you'd bring that up, but, well, let's push our way up into position and see if we can do anything here. Type 64, sorry, I meant to say that. And, man, I'm just losing my mind today. I'm messing up my words, calling, disabilities on tanks, or should I say disadvantages on tanks, disabled. Man, I'm really losing my mind. I need to clear the thoughts, but let's see what we can do here. And you're already calling, what the heck is going on in this game? The Tiger 131 is telling the team they're campers as he is in the back. What the heck is this game? You know what? Let's just take a deep breath. Let's aim it on the Ram 2. There's one shell. There's two shells, and 3. Oh, we almost got the third out. Well, you know, I'll take 300 damage there. He took like 90 off of us, and we were able to take out like 5 times that, so can't really complain. And, well, we're just going to reload again. And hello, Type 64. What are you doing there? Don't really know if that went all too well for you. We got the Ram again. Let's aim it on him. 1 shell. 2 shells, and this time you're getting penned by that third one, and that's 427 hit points taken right off of his tank. And again, we reload, and that's it. That is the whole playstyle of this tank. There's not much to it, but it's so fun when you're able to get it to work. So we got what? The Panzer IVs over here. There's 1, there's 2, and well, let's get one more out. Boom, 412. And again, even if he shoots me, like, it's not much of a threat to us. I outtrade any tier 5 and any tier 6 in this game. Even the SU-100Y, I outtrade if he's shooting standard ammunition. Now, of course, I have no armor, so normally he wouldn't be shooting standard ammo, but there's 1, there's 2, and boom, 457 taken off of him. A little bit of low rolls here and there, but it's not too much of a worry for me. So let's just reload. We've got the Type 64 right over the ridge. I'm going to put on my auto aim, and we're just going to go boop. And then we get one more shell out. He's gone, and now we got that Panzer IV again. Another tap into him, and with that, we're easily sitting over 2,000 damage. Now we got the KV2 all the way off on the side. We got a really big shell into my SU-100Y. And with that, you know what? I'm going to skedaddle my way over to the KV2. This is just such a weird game. We've got politics going on. We got the Tiger 131 yelling at the team for camping as he proceeds to then sit in the back of the map. And, well, we got a KV2 over here. And, man, was that an inaccurate shell? Oh, boy. Wow, accuracy today is a little not amazing. As I did say the last game, though, the gun is very disabled on the accuracy and dispersion values. So, yeah, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're not getting a shell into me. Ha-ha! Well, there you have it, folks. Other than me having a speech impediment and messing up all my words, we did a pretty solid job. 2,254 damage there, and the game before was 2,700. So this is the Skoda T25. And even if my words may not have been very convincing today, as I don't know what I was saying, hopefully all of you can see just what the tank is capable of doing, and why I do think that it is the strongest tier 6 currently in World of Tanks Blitz. Now, of course, there's many of you that will love the ARL out there, or even the Eraser BP44. There's many of you that will love the Churchill gun carrier, but either way, I think personally that this is my favorite, and it's got to be the best tier 6 for me. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.